All right, so even before we look at the swing today, let me just talk about some of the stuff with tempo. There's something called the Momentous Club, okay, and it's a weighted club, okay, because it's so heavy. And Ben Hogan said everyone should have a weighted club, but um, because it's so heavy, there's like a timing that you have to wait for. There's a natural timing to it, and you can practice swinging it to get that timing. The other thing that is very popular today.
You wouldn't play with it though.
No, you can't play with it. There's also another training aid for tempo called the lag shot. See how it's super whippy?
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's so wobbly, you have to then focus on the timing again of letting the weight of the head fall. So that's another good one to get.
What happens if you don't do it correctly?
You'll miss it. You have to.
Flatter.
You won't be able to make contact. Yeah, if your tempo's too fast, you won't get contact. So it helps you with the timing. There used to be something called the Whippy Tempo Master, which, and the company went out of business. Maybe they have some for sale still somewhere, but the lag shot kind of has replaced it. Oh, look, they still have some. It looks like they're still making them. But look, it's the same thing. It's a super whippy club, which makes the club head feel heavy. I have one here you can swing in a moment. But these are the devices that we generally use for tempo. Also, the Tour Tempo is supposed to be 3 seconds to 1 second. Okay, there's a book about that. You could read the book or just know that it's 3 seconds to 1 second. So that means your backswing should take 3 seconds and then downswing 1 second. Tom Watson said that the best word to play in your head for tempo is Edelweiss from The Sound of Music. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. So Edel's part of the backswing, and then Weiss is in the downswing, right? And so basically, it's and then the modern people. So one of my students says, "I'm going to say Pamela Anderson instead." Pamela Anderson, and it's like, well, it's not the same. Edelweiss is probably more correct because the backswing should have a longer time than the downswing, right? We're trying to accelerate in the downswing. But these are the devices. If you're interested in getting a device, which one should you get? I mean, I've used them all. I like the Whippy Tempo Master, and I like the lag shot because you have to feel the head. The heavy club is good, though, too. There's something actually called the Power Hitter Golf Club, which is also, see how it's Power Hitter? They basically just knocked off Momentous, and they made a driver. It's a super heavy driver. Once again, because it's so heavy, even if you tried to swing it fast, you couldn't because it's so heavy. So it forces you to slow down your tempo and get a better tempo also. So those are the devices I'd recommend for tempo.